Hey, Warrior Saints, welcome to today's edition of our Crucifixional live stream. I am very glad to have you beautiful people in with us, despite my face not looking like I'm glad. So here's something that's going on in my life, and it's really starting to make me angry, which is ironic when I start to tell you what is going on in my life that is making me angry. People keep telling me I look angry. I don't like it. I don't want to look angry. I'm not angry. I'm not. But my son is a month old. And that sucks. It's wonderful to have a 1-month-old. I love my son. I love him. I love him. I love the time that we spend together. But I am tired. I'm tired. It's a lot. And it's a beautiful thing, but it's still a lot of a beautiful thing. And even when you have a beautiful thing, when you have a lot of a beautiful thing, it doesn't necessarily always make it a great thing. But what it's done, on the one hand, is it's opened up my eyes to see how beautiful the world is and to see all these beautiful things. Yeah, all of that stuff that children do in your lives. I get it. But my wife and I look at each other every day, at least once a day, and wonder, why did we have kids? Because we're in it. We're in that part. And you throw the 1-month-old, not actually throw him, but you put him in the mix of our family, where we also have a 2.5-year-old who is into everything. And is dealing with the fact that now there's another small person and she wants more attention, and she loves her brother. She wants to hug her brother all the time. She wants to cuddle with her brother. She plays with her brother. It's beautiful to see her the way that she loves her brother. And I love when I'm holding him in one arm and she wants to climb on my lap, and then I'm sitting with both of them and I'm juggling them like this and doing all of this and then moving them like this, and I'm trying to burp him, and then she's like, burp me, and I'm like, you don't need to be burped. You literally just burped in my face on your own. It's just a lot. And what it's doing, on the one hand, is allowing me to see all of the beautiful blessings that God has given me. On the other hand, because I'm tired, I constantly look angry. And it's changing my outlook on the world, because I'm just like, I have a shorter fuse, I'm not sleeping as much, and all of those things that come with it. And it makes it tough. And then you read Matthew chapter 6, and you're reminded of why we need to reframe and fight through that and quit whining about it and just move forward and just be not angry. Stop looking angry. Matthew 6 tells us in verses 22 and 23, the eye is the lamp of the body. So if your eye is sound, your whole body will be full of light. But if your eye is not sound, your whole body will be full of darkness. If then the light in you is darkness, how great is the darkness? If I am so tired that I'm wallowing around in this self-pity of tired and this, and I'm just looking angry, and I'm looking at everything, and I look at every situation as glass is completely empty, even if there's a little bit of water in it, that's not going to be good, because it changes how we do things. But as warrior saints, we're called to rise above that. We're called to put on our big boy pants. We're called to get through it so that our eye is sound and our whole body is full of light. So that we reframe, we reshape, we refocus how we're seeing the world, and we actually see the world through a different lens. And we actually see the world as the world is, which is filled with blessings from God, rather than simply, I'm tired and I want to go home. This is the kind of stuff that we're struggling with and fighting with every single day, is how do we get through that? And the way that we get through that is we put on our big boy pants and we live a crucifixional life. We do what we got to do, because that's what we're called to do. That's who we're called to be. Warrior saints are called to be men and women who go out there and get some. And we want you to be on that path with us. We want you to join us. We want to give you the tools that we are trying to develop in our own lives, so that you too can implement them in your own life, so that you too can get on the path, so you too can be the exceptional human being that we know that you can be. Following after God's word, implementing God's word in your life. We want to teach you the business so that you can get out there and do the business. So come on, quit wasting time, get on the web, the internets. Visit warriorsaints.org. Subscribe to the Way of the Warrior Saint. Do it today. There's an awesome teaching in there that went up this week on how to reconcile with a jerk that talks about putting on your big boy pants. How do you put on your big boy pants and do what you got to do to reconcile, even though you might not want to, because you're called to reconcile. You're called to be better than that. You're called to be a warrior saint. Visit us, warriorsaints.org. Come with us as we are trying to make sure that our eyes are all sound so that our whole bodies can be full of light. And soon you're going to see an entire 6-part plan that is going to be how you can infuse your entire body, all of the different aspects of what makes you you, with that teaching so that you can be who God has created you to be. We will be back on Sunday with Orthros and Divine Liturgy at 9 and 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Daylight. Pacific Daylight Time. Not standard. Just, we'll be here Sunday. Watch liturgy. And until we see you then, keep walking on the way of the warrior saint.